The Philippines and China form groups that will finalize agreements on joint oil and gas exploration in specific areas in the West Philippine Sea. State-run news site Xinhua says the agreement was reached during Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte and Chinese President Xi Jinping's bilateral meeting on Thursday, August 29, during the Philippine leader's fifth visit to China. It also quotes Xi as saying the two countries can take a bigger step in developing offshore oil and gas resources. The formation of a joint intergovernmental committee and the Inter-Entrepreneurial Working Group is stipulated in the Memorandum of Understanding on Joint Exploration, signed during Xi's state visit to the Philippines in November 2018. The groups are expected to come up with a framework for cooperation agreements due in November. But the Philippine side, in an official statement, says Duterte brought up the Hague ruling. The statement also says Xi reiterates China's non-recognition of the ruling. The Philippine National Police Criminal Investigation and Detection Group revives a witness testimony from 2017 to file a kidnapping complaint against former opposition Senator Sonny Trillanes and 3 others, including a priest and a nun. The police transmit to the Justice Department a letter complaint dated August 15, accusing Trillanes, Jesuit priest Albert Alejo, lawyer Jude Sabio, and a certain Sister Ling of the Convent of Canusian Sisters in Makati City of allegedly kidnapping 43-year-old Guillermina Arcelias, a resident of Davao del Norte. Arcelias was the same witness against Trillanes, who claimed in 2017 that she was coached and bribed to testify that President Rodrigo Duterte was involved in the drug trade. Trillanes denies the accusation. He also says his staff met with Arcelia for vetting but decided she was not credible. In a new affidavit, Arcelias details how she was supposedly kept in a convent in Metro Manila in December 2016 and barred from going out until she signed what she said was a ready-made affidavit. Trillanes and Alejo are both respondents in the inciting to sedition complaint, also filed by the CIDG over the Ang Totoong Narcolist or Bicoy videos. In a statement, Trillanes calls the complaint harassment and persecution of Duterte critics. The kidnapping complaint is the latest in a string of charges against Trillanes. Vice President Leni Robredo counters allegations in a sedition complaint filed by the Philippine National Police Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. In her counter-affidavit filed Thursday, August 29, Robredo denies being inside the Ateneo campus on March 4 for a supposed meeting on the ouster of President Rodrigo Duterte. The complaint against Robredo is anchored in the claims of whistleblower Peter Jomel Advincula alias Bicoy that she and others were in Ateneo on March 4 to meet on Project Sodoma, an alleged plot to unseat Duterte. Robredo provides photos and other documentation to prove that she was in Bustos and Bukawi in Bulacan on March 4. The events were attended by residents and covered by media. Advincula alleges a meeting on Duterte's ouster was held among Ocho Derecho senatorial candidates at the Leong Hall in Ateneo on March 4, and that the meeting supposedly started at 4 p.m. Advincula did not accuse Robredo of other specific acts aside from supposedly being in Ateneo on March 4. A number of Ocho Derecho candidates were in Leong Hall in Ateneo on that date to participate in wRap's senatorial forum. Leading Hong Kong democracy activist Joshua Wong is arrested Friday morning, August 30. His arrest comes a day ahead of a planned rally banned by the police. Wong's group Demosisto tweets, quote, "He was forcefully pushed in a private minivan on the street in broad daylight." More than 850 people have been arrested in connection with the recent protests since June, including prominent independence campaigner Andy Chan, detained by police at Hong Kong Airport on Thursday night, August 29. Hong Kong has been racked by 3 months of political unrest, with huge peaceful demonstrations interspersed by episodes of violence between police and protesters. Oscar-winning actor and producer Matthew McConaughey is accepted into the University of Texas as a full-time professor of practice. McConaughey, who graduated from the university in 1993 with a film degree, will be teaching a film production class this 2019 called Script to Screen. A CNN report says McConaughey has been co-teaching the class since 2015, but will be helming the discussion on his own from now on. McConaughey has over 50 films under his name, including his breakout film Dazed and Confused, Dallas Buyers Club, A Time to Kill, The Wolf of Wall Street, and Interstellar.